Another year has come to an end, and another new year is coming soon. So, I think you all are super excited to start this new year in a fresh way and in a correct way. So, in the next few minutes, let's talk about how can we start this new year in a correct way and in a fresh way. So, the first thing in this new year is about goal setting that I want to talk with you. We all have plans for this new year. We all have goals and dreams that we want to achieve and we want to become in this new year. But do you know, only 19% of individuals keep their resolutions or keep their plans until the end of the year? Most of us abandon the plans and the resolutions in mid-January. Why is that? There's a reason behind this. Well, most of us are so busy on focusing about the goal or the dream. We always think about it, what we are going to achieve. Well, that is very good. In your life, to have goals and to have dreams is very important. But there's one thing that we all forget. And that is, we forget to focus on the procedure or the system. Right? So, instead of focusing and dreaming on the goal, why don't we keep that aside for a little while and focus on the system that we are going to get in? If you can set a goal and divide that goal into little tasks, little day-to-day tasks, then you can achieve them easily. So, it's better to have a big dream or a big goal. Once you set it, what you have to do is just divide it or split it into daily tasks that you can do it every single day. So when you split that, you will get a little and achievable task in each and every day. So once you do it, when you're doing it, you feel that you're on the way to your goal. And you become more motivated and it will become more easy for you to do that. So, what you have to do, instead of focusing on the goal, let's focus on the procedure or the system in this year. Work for that. That is one thing that we have to do. And there's another thing, and that is we should have moderate expectations about ourselves. Do you know, when we have too high expectations, when we cannot get into those expectations, when we cannot fulfill those expectations, what happens to us? We feel frustrated. We feel that we are not good enough. So, we should not have too high expectations. And also, in the same time, we should not have too low expectations also. When you have too low expectations, what happens to you is you feel low about yourself. You feel down about yourself. So, what we have to do is we have to have moderate expectations about us. This is how we can have moderate expectations about ourselves. Instead of thinking about yourself like, I'm going to be the number one, I'm going to be the perfect in this world, why can't we think, I'm going to be the best person that I can be? I'm going to bring the best version of myself. That is what we have to think. We have to have the comparison with ourselves. So in this new year, we have to compete with ourselves. We have to update ourselves. That is what we have to do. And there is one thing that we all have to focus on in this year, and that is our spiritual value. There are lots of people focusing on these materialistic things. That is okay, but we hardly focus on our spiritual value, our good qualities, our ethics. So in this new year, try to bring up a good habit or a good ethic or a good spiritual practice to your life and practice it throughout the year. So if you can do these things, you will be able to have a successful year. So when you come to the end of this 2023, when you reflect back or when you look back the year, you can be happy about yourself. So these are the little things that we can do in this new year to make it better. Think of this new year like a blank storybook with 365 pages. How you write the first few pages of this book is very important. So for that, you have to start this new year correctly and with a fresh start. And also there's a small request that I have to ask from you. That is, if you've learned a valuable lesson for your life, please let me know in the comments so that I can read them and I also can learn from your experiences. So this is the end of this New Year video. So I wish you all, may all of you have a happy and a prosperous and a wonderful New Year. Namo Buddhaya. Namo Buddhaya. Another year is coming to an end and another new year is going to start. Now you may be thinking about, oh, this monk is going to talk about New Year resolutions, or how to start the new year in a more positive and a more correctly, right? None of them. I'm not going to talk about all those things. In fact, you all know all of your resolutions, what you're going to do in this new year. But today, I'm here to share with you a wonderful spiritual practice that you need to start doing in this new year. And also, not only during the new year, not only on January 1st, but also this should be made a practice that you should do every single day. This should be made a daily practice. So what is this spiritual practice that I'm going to share with you today? It is called, I call it, the silent help. What is it? The silent help. Now, what is the silent help? Silent help is a help that you give to a person without them asking you to do a help, right? So the reason why I'm going to share this about this spiritual practice is because the other day I was reading the biography of the chief disciple of the Supreme Buddha. The chief disciple of the Supreme Buddha's name was Arahant Sariputra. Arahant Sariputra's character was so much inspirational and so much wonderful that Buddha himself advised the monks that you should live like Sariputra. You should make your role model in your life the Sariputra. So his character is so much inspirational and so much wonderful. And there is this one story that I was so much, it felt into my heart. I felt that into my heart that it says that one morning that Arahant Sariputra came out of the room getting ready to go on the alms round. And then he saw the junior monks. They are cleaning the monastery. They are cleaning the compounds. They are cleaning the halls and they are cleaning the rooms. What Arahant Sariputra did was he kept his alms bowl aside and grabbed a broom and started cleaning with them, joined them and started cleaning with them. And then after that, after a little while, he kept his broom aside and took his alms bowl again and went on alms round. Now I was wondering that none of the junior monks, none of those monks asked to do that help for them, right? None of them. In fact, no one will ask from a great person like Arahant Sariputra to do such a help, right? Such a help. But Arahant Sariputra understood that what these junior monks are doing. So he thought to offer a little help for them. And that little help meant so much. Maybe it has been meant so much for those junior monks because he is the greatest role model for all of the monks community, but he joined with these junior monks to clean. In the same way, that was a silent help, right? That was a silent help. That meant so much for the person who is receiving that help. So this is the silent help that we all need to practice, right? We need to help someone during the day without waiting them to ask that to do the help for them, right? For an example, let's say
you're at home and you're coming out of your room and you see one member of your family is cleaning the house. What you can do? Maybe you can grab a glass of water and give it to that person. Maybe you can clean some places. Maybe you can help them with cleaning some mats and rugs on the floor, right? That is a little help that you give to that person, but they didn't ask you to do that. Now, the reason why we should practice this silent help is because a help that was given without the person asking to do that help is so much powerful than a help that was asked to do, right? Because behind that help, behind that action, there are a lot of wonderful qualities like understanding. There is a quality of the love, compassion, right? Generosity, right? Kindness. These qualities are behind that action, right? When you do such things, it will be a great help to build up great qualities like kindness and compassion within you, right? So in this new year, I need all of you to have a resolution into your mind that also, while pursuing this material happiness in this world, we also need to have some resolutions and some goals to pursue our spiritual goals as well. So I invite all of you to do a silent help to a person every single day, right? Whenever possible, find a way to do a help to a person without them asking you to do that. And also, after doing this help, I need you to do one thing. To deliberately be happy of the help that you did, of the action that you did, right? This is something that we oftenly don't do. What is it? Deliberately being happy of what we do, right? Because happiness is not something that comes automatically out of nowhere. It doesn't appear. We have to make it happen. You have to think it in that way. So in the same way, we have to help someone without them. We have to give a silent help, and also we have to deliberately be happy of what we did. This is one spiritual practice. This is a simple spiritual practice that you can add to your life in this new year. Okay? So you may be thinking, that is a little thing. No, it is not, right? And also you may be thinking, does that include into spirituality? Well, some people say, okay, spirituality is all about meditating. Now, spirituality is not only about meditating. Spirituality is also about giving. Spirituality is also about dedicating your life, your time, your energy towards the benefit of other people. So in this new year, let's start practicing this wonderful yet simple spiritual practice and make this year a happier and a more peaceful one. So I wish you, by the blessings of the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, may all of you be healthy, may all of you be happy, may all of your dreams come true, and may all of you be able to realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautam Buddha's dispensation. Namo Buddhaya.